Hey guys, it's the July Lioness. How are you doing today? Today is July 12th or something? No, 14th. I think it's the 14th. Hello calendar. Why look, it's a calendar. It says it is, Tuesday the 14th. Oh, that's right. Isn't today storming of the Bastille 1789, or is that in June? I always get them confused. I think it's July, because I seem to recall when I took French, Juillet 14. Juillet, not Juillet. It's an L, not an N. I think it's today, so happy Bastille Day. I don't know what you do for that. It's French. Voulez-vous français something? Anyway, Napoleon Bonaparte. Yay. Boo. Boo. Yeah. Okay, enough of my joviality. So today, this lovely hot July day, we're going to do something cool and relaxing. I've got my ceiling fan on. I'm in my chat room, which I have not been in it for a while. It's nice to be amongst my turquoise walls again, within my turquoise walls again. So I have a friend whose birthday's coming up pretty soon. I wanted to give her a little gift, not a huge one, because if you give them big presents, then they get embarrassed and they feel like they're supposed to give you a big present and blah, blah, blah. It gets complicated, you know, so it's a fine line. But I do like to give something to friends for their birthday, for their special day, if I feel like that's not going to be cause obligatory tendencies on their part. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's Katouche. A gift, but not such a big gift that she feels like she has to give me something, especially because my birthday is 6 days later. I don't want her to be going, oh no, you mean I have to get something for her? No guilt meant, but I did want to do something. We're almost twins. We were born the same year, but 6 days apart. And we were best friends in high school, but I don't really know her as an adult. But she was good as a high school friend, so we sort of keep in touch. So I wanted to do something. We always exchange cards on birthdays, but I just felt like making something for her, because the past couple of years I wasn't really in a position to spend money on a gift, but I can do a little something this year. So I have these little coil journals. I bought a kit of them. Could make 12 from Dick Blick, and I think I made about 4. So I was thinking, and I go, I'll do that for her, because she's into birding, bird watching. And she might want to have a new little, whatever you call it, bird journal, birdnal, to take with her, a field trip guide thingy. There was write bird things in, or draw bird stuff in, or something. I don't know. Ornithology thing stuff. And it's a little 6x6 sketchbook, basically. So I thought, well, that'd be cool, because I could decorate the covers, maybe put her initials on it, maybe a little scrapbook paper on the front, and some gesso inside with maybe a little hand-done something, note or something or other inside for her. So it would be, handmade, not big bucks or anything, but an investment more of time than money, and hopefully a thoughtful kind of gift. I like giving gifts. The most fun part for me is figuring out what I'm going to give, because I always sit there going, well, they like such and such. What could I do that involves that? I love that part. And the other part I like, but is just being thanked. I like to be thanked. I need to be acknowledged. It's just a needy thing. I don't like to give presents to people who aren't going to say, oh, thank you. You know, I've met people that you give them a gift and they just sort of look at it and then maybe they'll pick it up and then they'll just go and do something else. Not one word. And I'm sitting there going, do you like it? Is it okay? You know, I get so insecure. So if I meet somebody who seems really appreciative, then it's like, oh, gotta get them presents, lots of presents. So then they'll say thank you. Yeah, insecure. So she'll write me a little thank you note. You know, she won't be effusive or anything because she's a stoic New Englander, but I know she'll show some sort of appreciation. I don't know many gushy New Englanders, which is cool because I'm not a gusher either. And I have to sit there and if somebody gives me something, a gift, I always say thank you. But I try to be more enthusiastic than I'm really comfortable with, just to make sure they get that I appreciate it, because it hurts me so much when I don't feel appreciated. So I'm trying to treat them the way I would want to be treated. So anyway, after this long preamble, let's get down to the freaking crafts. Oakley dokley. Pardon me, I'm just totally congested here because of this dumb weather. So let's move the camera so that I can see. Hopefully the light's gonna be all right. We've got the window right here. And it looks bright enough to me, but I don't know what Mr. Camera thinks. Ideally, I should have the camera right with the window right behind it, but I cannot access it. And this is a corner desk, so it wouldn't work. So here are the covers of the book. I gessoed them. I think I've got about 2 coats of gesso on each side, possibly 3. But I wanted them to be pretty smooth in case I want to draw, oh, excuse me, when my new markers come in, which should be Thursday. I got a whole bunch of beautiful Stampin' Up! Markers that you can write with. There's a bullet on one end and brush on the other end, so that should be good. So I'm just going to see, there's a lot of gesso in the perforation here, so I'm just taking a paper clip and punching through so that I can get the coils through. When that part arrives, so I'm going to have to leave these exposed. That one's not so bad. Okay. So I was thinking this plaid would be cute, especially because she's of Scottish ancestry, and there's dots on the other side here. So yeah, this is I'll have to trim down this paper a bit. So we're gonna have the white, and the white's not looking too good with the background, with that plaid, so I may have to color that in when my markers come. Make it one of the colors in here. Maybe this green, that seems to be the dominant color. Or we could do this side. And then her initials. I have these black ones. I have some white ones, but they're not as, these are like foam, I think. Thickers. These are called thickers from American Crafts. I don't know, everybody always gives the brand names on their videos. That strikes me as odd. I've never noticed people so consumer oriented. Back in the day before I got my cane, we were just like, oh, I got these stickers from Woolworths. I don't know, on the sticker aisle. Brand? I don't know. What does it matter? You know, the pink ones. Yeah, it wasn't the big deal. The ones that they're pink flamingo stickers at Woolworths. What do you want from me? And that's about it. Yeah. So the brand of this scrapbook paper, I don't know. I got it from Amazon a while back. I think it was on sale. So yeah, I'm gonna have to trim this down because I'm not going to attempt to perforate that. No way. No way, Josie. So let me get the coil and we'll see what to do about this color situation. All right, I got the coil. I'm not sure this is the coil I had picked out. I think the cats might have abducted it. It's apparently a very appealing cat toy, as I suspected. But I was just, here's the coil, it's black, and the letter with black letters, that would be nice. So, I just also want to just see if this is going to be okay with the holes now. Oh, why does this always confuse me? Here we go. Ookerly dokerly. That's my word for today. Several words for today. Ookerly dokerly. That's 2 words, isn't it? So yeah, this is, I punched through the gesso and it did take a little bit of doing to do that. And now I see it with the coil on. You hardly notice that this is white over here. So what am I sweating, you know? So this could be the cover, or this could be the cover. And I might punch a flower out or put her initials. I don't want to do both. If I do initials, I'd have them in the lower right hand corner, I think. Thinking possibly, since this is a little, this would be a little busy, I think, initials on that. I think this might be better for the initials. So tentatively, this is the front, and then that's the back. And then there would be something maybe to pull the back colors to the front to pull them together. Like maybe when I cut this little strip off, I could maybe put it along the spine. And so then you open it up, and right now it's just the white. Let's see, there's going to be this extra little strip. I can certainly reuse that. That's going to be cool. And so then we'll have to figure out what to do on the inside. If I do a drawing, I'll have to practice that elsewhere, because I have learned that it's a little hard to cover over your mistakes with gesso. It doesn't cover as well as I thought it would. Oh, and this here is the gesso from Amazon. Made by Golden. There I go. Aren't I good? I'm giving you the brand name, and here it is. It's about, this is how many ounces? 16 fluid ounces. And I don't remember how much it cost. 2 cents. No, more like 4 cents. So yeah, I'm glad I put the coils in, because it was a little more complicated than I thought, because I had to punch through the gesso, so it's it is a bit stiff, but hopefully with use it'll be okay. I'm gonna have to take them off again when I put the paper in, but just to give me an idea. So I need to find a pencil, and I need to cut down these edges. So I'm just going to trim this here. When I go, I have my paper cutter in the living room, so I will go trim them and bring these back. Let's see. Oh, I think the mail went right by. That's cool. Oh, maybe not. Dog's been barking at everything lately. Okay, so I'll just trim this edge like that. And I can reuse the strips. Okay. Do the same with this one. And I'll have to figure out a way to adhere it, what the best way will be. Do I want to use liquid glue? Do I want to use a snail? Do I want to use glue stick? Staple it. No, I know not to staple. That would be tacky. All right, I shall return. Okay. So trimmed it down now, and let's see. We have the coil here. So yeah, that fits just right now. Do we want to put this like this too? Put that maybe there. Hello again. It's a couple days later and my order came in from Stampin' Up! And all sorts of nice goodies. So one of the things I ordered was a package of daubers. Pam Dauber, that's right. And they're pretty neat because, as you can see, you can wear them like a thimble. So I was using them for my masks or stencils, whatever you want to call them, but Stampin' Up! Calls them masks. So I picked out what colors I wanted to do that matched the closest. I think these look pretty good together. And it doesn't have to be totally exact anyway because they're on different, here's the cover. It's way over on here, and then you're going to flip it open and see the so-called end paper. So let's see, how did we have this going? I think I'll take the coil off. Okay, we've been sprung from the spring, and let me get this stuff out of the way. This is a rather small work surface. So I'll put these papers over on the side. My other little one, not using. Okay. So I'm going to do stars and stars on both sides. So now I'm taking my ink refills here, Stampin' Up! Ink refills, and I'm just going to put them in this, make little puddles in my lid here. of yellow. So we'll start with the yellow. And yeah, I think I'll make these stars fairly clustered. So it'll be a nice background on the white. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to do a few kind of in different, they're not all going to be together. They're going to be cluttered, jumping around here. Okay. Okay, I think we're pretty much dry. This one looks a little wet still. I just noticed that. Or maybe it's a little glossy. No, this one's still a teeny bit wet. This one looks done. So it's not, we don't have perfection. It's a little blobby, but I think I'll let it leave it at that. Ta-da! Here we go. Oh, I think it's a nice little book. So there's front with her initials. And then you open it up and you got just a little bit of color on the inside. And you've got 40 glorious pages to play in. And then a few little stars on the back. And then the back cover, which of course reverses out from the front cover. So it's like that. Oh, I think that's really pretty. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. Phew. Now I just gotta make a birthday card. Not bad, old bean. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. So this has been the July Lioness, and thanks for hanging with me, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.